Libellulas, Asmongols, and Preachers. I haven't done WoW content in forever. Why am I on here? Be careful what for wish. You're basically Homer in this episode. 43 pages? Hold on. Is this about covenants again? Listening to people that jump to the next ship as soon as they get bored is smart. Yeah, that's what I did. You know me. You know me. I hop away as soon as humanly possible. Accurate, actually. Design the game for us to actually play it because it's fun. Alright. I don't think this... Oh, no, there's me. Okay. Okay, I was actually... I was so under the impression that this thread was nothing to do with me anymore. I was totally under the impression this was nothing to do with me anymore. Oh my god. Streamers and YouTubers totally can't actually have opinions on the game. After all, they're just doing it for the views. Yeah, the best decision I made for views was to stop making content. Fucking fivehead. They're just doing it for views, for the money. No, there's no way any content creator could have come to dislike the game over time due to stupid decisions. This guy's on our team. This is Team Preach. Oh, their outrage over the game is all for the views. Yeah. Thus, we can't just toss their opinions out and consider them. In reality, we're really uncomfortable that they're right, and we want to find an easy way to dismiss them. I mean, I'm not always right. His opinions are bad, e.g. his main point on bad shard design. Bring back tier sets. Was that in the past, tier sets were interesting. They're banal most of the time. Yeah, but not all the time. Right? You get the point. And they changed relatively quickly. I don't know if this is about me or Bell, but yeah, they were interesting tier sets. You don't think that? Okay. The true purpose of most YouTubers is to be clickbaiters. Most successful ones start honest, but after a few years, many of them become monsters of clickbait for money making. It's true. Crafting, for example, was a big part of the game during Classic and the Burning Crusade. Right now, crafting is all... I really do wish Blizzard would just spend an entire expansion fixing crafting. Fixing crafting. Fixing crafting. Fixing. I don't get... Yeah, I get there's a copium, and... Look, let's be clear on this. We all want WoW to be great, right? Who wants a shit game? What morons out there going, wow, I really hope WoW's shit. That would be well good. No. No, nobody's doing that. We all want WoW to be amazing. We know it can be. There's a reason, right? Someone pointed out, like, the 9.2 announcement got, like, 500,000 views in a day. There's so many people who are desperate to have WoW be amazing again. Crafting, for example, oh, did it offer max level gear rewards equal to endgame raid at the time? Yeah, it did. Did you not know that? Listo? Yeah. Confidently incorrect. Confidently incorrect all day. Tell that to you Sunwell Raiders. Leatherworkers? Woohoo. No, he really didn't know that. I imagine so. He really didn't know that. Okay. Well, let me answer it for you. Did it offer max level gear rewards equal to endgame raid? Yes. Second, farming reputation from different factions was also a huge part back in vanilla. It still is now, but back then factions offered some interesting things unique for everyone. Did it offer max level gear rewards equal to endgame raid? Yes. Yes, it did. Yeah. 8,000 posts and you didn't know that. Son of a bitch. Open world content wasn't so easy and unchallenging like it is now. It was a lot more engaging because there was a chance for the average gamer to die. True. Things especially started to become a chore if they're too easy. The open world in Classic and Vanilla was always so easy. No? No, it wasn't. Nope. Nope. Nope, they even had special high-end areas. Overall, the game doesn't have the chance, even have to bring back old systems from Classic. There are so many forms of content which could be added. Jumping puzzles, exploration, challenging open world single player and group content, housing, transport. You know, one of the most fun things I did was after Silithus, after AQ opened, was doing the 5, 10, and 20 man bosses you could spawn in Silithus. That was super fun, solo content. And I say solo because you farmed the bits yourself. You had to get them sets that dropped. You had to get the armor, right? The armor from the guys, and then you could like go into trade or general, and you could find other people who'd farmed their sets and got the crystals, and then you could go and summon a boss together, and then go do other stuff. And sometimes our guild did that as well. Once we had a load of guildies that had all their stuff, we could go around summoning 20-man bosses. So it was like doing all these outdoor open world bosses. It was really fun. I enjoyed doing that for a few days, just summoning bosses and just fighting them, getting some decent gear. It was really good. Oh, you did get shot on. Your comment describes the exact feedback Blizzard should not listen to. The go max gear mentality is the reason the way it is now. I don't even see that. You know when I see that, like in my experience, which is vast, let's be honest, it's ridiculously vast. My experience with this is people who just can't access good gear. At least in my circles, the go max gear mentality is not something I ever really saw amongst the guys who could access max gear. They just didn't care about it. It was only for the guys who couldn't get there for whatever reason. And opening more options for that to happen, as this guy is suggesting, was a good way of fixing that. It gave those people those options to go a different route, like a proper route, but you still had to take part in content. Although I do agree with this, I think Blizzard should concentrate a lot more on player interaction and community building. True. Go mentality. I mean, that exists in every game. Like, when I was really interested when I got into the FF pug for the Alliance raids, nobody spoke. It wasn't this super harmonious, hippie-loving situation that people seem to believe exists. That didn't happen. In any of the pugs I did. Nobody spoke. They just got on with it and got it killed. And some people said, like, 2 out of 24 people said GG. Game is dying because Blizzard is pandering to the loud LPG. Yeah, this is the commie freaks. How is this guy not banned? 10-year member. Oh, the picture's perfect as well. The picture's perfect. This is brilliant. This is like beyond everything I dreamed you would be. It's like a cliche that fell from heaven. Everything will be cleaned and censored until there is nothing left. That's it. That's it. That fruit bowl killed 2 raid tiers. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. The devs were so busy making fruit bowls that we'd lost 2 raid tiers. In fact, the point 3 patch was removed to make fruit bowls. Fucking commies. It's more an observation on how the player base in WoW has been acting since at least Wrath. Not something that I agree with their views, but it's become clear that unless it has power related to it, or it is super nerfed to the ground, the player base just isn't interested. Kind of true. Essentially, that is if this is if something is in the game. Does it offer power? If yes, the player base screams forced. If no, the player base screams not interested. Thus, it's pretty much falling over itself. People like to push the whole, we love the Mage Tower in recent months, but in reality, they didn't like it for a lot of its lifetime. Big true! They did not. They liked it once they were geared with gear that's 2 tiers after its release. The bosses and the tower offered no actual difficulty. They still did, but it gave a massive leeway. But yeah, that's true. Too many people forget that. The Mage Tower was massively hated when it first launched. By most players. It was seen as raider-only content. Yeah, it was a huge true that. It was only after Tomb came out that people could start getting through them, like the more casual players. And Blizzard was kind of fine with that. They were like, yeah, but your gear will get stronger, you will have a better time. But when it launched, the Mage Tower was not popular. I loved it, but I already had the gear, so I mean, I'm not really the person that would be angry with it. YouTubers are in most cases clickbaiters that devolve into bloodlust for clicks no matter what. I wish. I wish. I haven't got that in me. In this case, they often deploy the WoW is dying. I can't believe we're still doing exclam 11111 exclam. Because they don't do what we told them 111. The old expansions were perfect. No, I'm afraid not. It's exactly the same nonsense I've been hearing since the Burning Crusade or Wrath. It was hated by vanilla players back in the day. Rightfully so, by the way, until they changed Wrath. Rightfully so. It's said that even smart people like Adam of yourmoviesuck.org started clickbaiting lately. They can't escape it. It's the money making. Jesus. That guy's angry. He's an angry boy. I'm not disappointed. I was just curious as to why my name was still on MMO Champion after all these months. I was kind of curious about it. There's a lot of copium in here, though. There's a lot of copium in here. Oh. Hey, man. We all hope it gets better. We all hope it gets better. But it's not on YouTubers. It's not even on the players. It's not on them, dude. It's on the big blizzard. The big blizzard.